The Ken Murray Show, brought to you by Budweiser. Busch, makers of Budweiser, the world's most famous beer, brings you 60 minutes of uninterrupted entertainment. The Ken Murray Show.
Dynamic panoramic Hollywood, where any office girl that goes uncovered can be discovered. Produces all their parade. Rookies look there and rookies look there, and everyone goes in for the trials and dread. Hooray for Hollywood! The lights are always bright in Hollywood.
That's where you wine and dine with Swanson or Grable or Johnson or Gable.
They're all at Hollywood and don't be in a hurry. Here comes Ken Murray. Hooray for Hollywood!
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. That's really a thrill. It's our second show, and gee, we feel great. You know, I've lived on the coast for so long that I'm crazy about New York now. I really am. I've got to confess that I love this season in New York. This is the time of the year when the summer turns to autumn and the leaves turn to gold and the police inspectors turn in their badges. No, I really am. I'm proud of New York's administration. They have such a wonderful mayor and such a great police commissioner and such a grand jury. I've been doing a lot of investigating, you know, myself. You know why so many of the streets are dug up in this town, you know? You think they're working on the sewers? They're digging up new witnesses. I love everything about New York. I even have a crush on the subways and vice versa, you know. And I love television. Oh, I really do. I suppose you know that we're going to have color television. You know, that's going to be a wonderful new experience for the comedians. Now they can lay Easter eggs. There goes the first one, too. They say that all you have to do to see color is put an attachment on your present set, see? 2 weeks ago, a friend of mine had an attachment put on his set, and since then he hasn't even seen the set. They say that the new gadget is something that hangs in front of your set permanently. You know what I mean? I've already got something like that, my relatives. You're fighting me. Listen, but aren't these exciting days really on Broadway? The other night on Broadway, a big hit opened, Ethel Merman and Paul Lucas and Call Me Matt. And just yesterday, another bigger hit opened with President Truman and General MacArthur in South Pacific.
Mr. Murray.
Yes.
Mr. Murray.
Darla, I've never seen you look more beautiful. This is Darla Hood, our leading lady, ladies and gentlemen. I never seen you look more beautiful than you do tonight. You look positively radiant.
Maybe that's what happens to a girl when she's in love.
In love? Who are you in love with?
Mel Torme.
Mel Torme? Is that right? You know, he's on our show tonight, you know.
I know, I saw him.
Well, what makes you think that you're in love with him?
Gee, haven't you ever met anybody who just makes shivers and tingles go all up and down you every time you see him?
Yeah, my dentist.
Mr. Murray, you're always kidding.
No,
You know,
I'm not.
some things are sacred.
No, Doll, I know what love is. Love is like being suspended halfway between heaven and earth and having the angels pour hot molasses down your spinal column.
That's not love.
I'll swear on a stack of wheat cakes it is.
Oh, you're just as silly as my cousin Joe Besser.
Joe Besser? Say, by the way, whatever happened to that Joe Besser, cousin of yours?
Well, I think he's in love, too.
Yeah?
He's writing poetry.
Joe Besser's writing poetry?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm afraid I'm going to hear about that.
I think you will, because here he comes now.
That cop outside, he wouldn't let me through.
He wouldn't?
Oh, he's such an Oliver Twist. He's such a Oliver something and a Tale of Two Cities and a David Copperfield.
Well, what is that? Oliver's Twist, Tale of Two Cities, and what is that? What are you doing?
I'm giving him the Dickens.
Yeah. Oh well.
Well, he was such a Klein mind.
All right. Now listen. Now tell me something. Is it true that you're a poet? That's what I want.
Well, of course.
A disciple of the immortal Bard. Is that right?
Why, yes. Yes, certainly I am.
Well, if you're a poet, what have you ever written?
Well, I once wrote a poem on Grant's tomb.
Yeah? You wrote a poem on Grant's tomb? What happened?
Somebody erased it.
No, look.
Well, they did. It was the cutest nothing.
Listen, now, Bessie, I don't believe that you ever wrote a poem in your entire life.
Oh, see, that's why you're so smart.
Yeah?
You think? Oh, shut up. I'm going to say I got one right here that I just wrote.
A poem?
Yes.
Yeah? There's nothing on this page. There's nothing on it. What do you mean? What kind of poetry is this?
It's blank bird. Oh, he's not such a dumb.
Yeah.
Oh, sometimes Ken. Oh. That's a hell blank.
Yeah, now, just a minute. In order to be a poet, you should know literature. Have you ever read the classics?
Why, certainly.
You have, huh? Do you know Masses in the Cold, Cold Ground?
Gee, I didn't even know he was sick.
No.
Well, why didn't somebody tell me these things?
All right.
Well, I could have helped him.
All right, now listen to me.
I could have given him a shot of penicillin.
All right. Now listen to me. I'm talking about famous poems, Besser. Did you ever hear the Ancient Mariner?
The what?
Ancient Mariner.
No, all my friends are in the Army.
No. I can see that you don't know the first thing about poetry.
Oh, I do, too.
You do not.
I said that first. You say something else.
Yeah, all right.
Such a copycat.
Yeah, all right. Now, look. All right. If you're such a great poet, tell me this. When you versify, do you go to your typewriter? When you...
It'll come out.
Yeah. When you versify, do you go to your typewriter and expostulate?
Oh, what you said. Oh, shut up. You wouldn't like me said it to you. No, he said a word.
Yeah, listen, now, you're no poet. I bet you never even read a poem.
Oh, yes, I did. I read poetry from coast to coast.
Yeah? Where'd you read them?
On the Burma Shave sign.
No. Look. Wait a minute. Do you know any poems by famous authors?
Oh, yes, I so happen to know one now.
You do, huh?
Would you like to hear it?
Yes, I would.
Though over land and sea I roam, I always manage to fly back home.
Though over land and sea I roam, I always manage to fly back home. Who wrote that?
Merrow Dwyer.
Yeah?
Such a traveler.
Ladies and gentlemen, you can see that no matter, you never know exactly who you're going to meet on this street, Hollywood and Vine. And as a matter of fact, you see those two fellas over there? You know who they are? Jack Mulhall and Nelson Case. I wonder what they're saying.
What's this you have here, Nelson? Oh, I see, a road map. Huh?
Sure, Jack. Just 2 weeks from now, I'm going to go quail hunting.
Great. No wonder, Nelson, that you enjoy life so much. You see, you sort of plan everything in advance.
Well, you know, Jack, it's the little details that go to make up a big day. Now, for example, when you're out in the great open spaces, what happens? Why, you get a whale of an appetite. So I always take along some good things to eat and plenty of Budweiser beer in cans.
But why cans instead of bottles?
Oh, there's a lot of reasons, Jack. You see, when you buy Budweiser in this 6-can carton, there's no deposit, no return. The cans cool very quickly, and then the can is so compact. Budweiser in cans packs just as snugly into a picnic cooler as it does in your home refrigerator. Now, what could be more satisfying these gorgeous autumn days than delicious food sizzling over an open fire and that distinctive taste of Budweiser to make everything taste better?
Yes, every sip of Budweiser tells you that there's nothing like it, absolutely nothing.
ladies and gentlemen, in a few minutes, you're going to meet a young fellow you all know is supposed to meet me on this corner. He's had a very interesting career. Not long ago, he was best known as a composer and arranger. But he had so much music in him that he just had to sing, too. It didn't take him long before he had fan clubs all over the country, and they gave him a title all his own, the Velvet Fog. And now, here he is, 5 feet 5 of dynamite. Mel Torme. That's good. Mel, are you cheating on me? You look like 5'6" there.
Well, Mr. Murray, the fog is lifted.
Yeah. Well, look, why do you call me Mr. Murray? After all, I call you Mel. Why don't you do the same?
All right, Mel.
No. Come here. Just a minute, Mr. Torme. You're not supposed to tell the jokes.
Well, don't you want your audiences to laugh?
Yeah, you're supposed to be a singer, though. You see?
Oh, I see. Well, I'm awful sorry. You suppose you might laugh at my singing if I tried?
They might. Only if they laugh at your singing.
Listen, incidentally, I heard you mention to these nice people that I used to be a composer. Well, I still sort of dabble at writing songs, you know.
You do?
Yeah.
Well, I've done a bit of songwriting myself, you know.
I didn't know that. What have you written recently?
Some enchanted evening.
Wait. Now, you didn't write that song.
Well, I can't write everything, you know. I just wrote a song dedicated to the New York bookies.
What's it called?
Get out of town before it's too late.
Before the audience joins them, could I sing a song for them, maybe?
I think it'd be a good idea.
Ladies and gentlemen, you don't know how glad I am to be here. Gosh, I hope you're just half as happy to see me here. I got a song that I gotta sing. It's not about love and it's not about spring. You might as well know from the very start. It's on a subject that's close to my heart. I'm gonna sing about you. Gee, but you're wonderful, you, lovely you. Completely satisfied, I'm confessing that is why there's nobody like you. You, so much depends upon you. Tell me true. Will it be my fate at all? Will I ever rate it all with somebody like you? Just to think that you love me makes my future look strong. I swear by stars above me, I'm darned if I don't feel like writing a song about you. Music and words about you, lovely you. Let me think of praises for, let me sing out praises for nobody but you. Just to think that you love me makes my future look strong. I swear by stars above me, I'm darned if I don't feel like writing a song about you. Music and words about you, lovely you. There isn't anything I wouldn't do for you, for you. You drive me crazy. What did I do to you? Do something to you that nobody else can do. I like your company. I hope that you'll let me spend the evening singing for you. Thank you very much.
Mel, you did a number in a picture. I forget the name of it, but... it was
Words
called,
and Music?
Blue Moon.
Blue Moon, yeah.
Blue Moon, yes.
I was afraid you might ask me about that song.
I wish you'd sing it for us.
Well,
would you like to hear Blue Moon? Would you like to hear it?
Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, and Ken, I don't do Blue Moon anymore. You're certainly entitled to a little bit of an explanation. Quite simply, it's just, I don't know if you've noticed this or not, Ken, but it sort of hurts to realize that since I had the pleasure of making the picture and singing the song, all the other singers have come along and stolen it from me.
We have? Stolen the number?
Started doing it on the radio and on television.
Oh, that's too bad.
I've been sick about it for weeks.
You have, huh?
Yeah, just tonight I turned the radio on before I came to the show. My father, Perry Como, came on the air. It's possible.
Yeah.
And starts to sing this particular song of mine. I agree with you. He's the most relaxed, casual, effortless singer in show business, but why does he have to steal my material?
Well, there's no reason.
I'll show you what I mean. Blue moon, you saw me standing loud deep in my heart. Without a lover, my yell. See what I mean? Switch the station, Billy Eckstine does it.
Billy Eckstine.
Blue moon, you knew just what I was after. You heard me say a prayer for someone I really. Sinatra does it.
Sinatra?
Sure. Yeah. And then there suddenly appeared before me the only one my arms could ever. Oh, the pains. Pinza. I heard somebody whisper, police at me. And when I looked, someone had turned to a girl.
Frankie Laine.
Well, now, blue moon. Now I'm no longer without a dream in my heart. Me, without a love of my. Huh? Yeah.
That's all. Listen, Mel, I know you've got to get back over to the Boulevard Cafe there. Where is it?
It's in Long Island, Elmwood.
Elmwood, Long Island.
Very lovely, too.
Well, listen, yes, out the Boulevard. But before you go, I want you to do one thing for me. This little girl, you know, Dollar Hood in our show.
Yes.
Well, she is crazy about you, Mel.
No kidding.
Yeah, she just told me a few minutes ago, and I wish you'd just say hello to her before you go home, would you?
Well, what am I doing here? Where is she?
Yeah, well, she is, she's sitting, let me see. There she is right there. Go. Yes.
Tinkle, tinkle, go the raindrops.
I'm cozy and warm.
Tinkle, tinkle, go the raindrops.
Isn't this a peachy storm? Hey.
It's a lovely day to be caught in the rain.
You were going on your way. Now you gotta remain. Just as you were going, leaving me all at sea.
The clouds broke.
They broke, and oh, what a break for me. Say,
I can see the sun up high, though we're caught in a storm.
and I can see where you and I could be cozy and warm. Let the rain pitter-patter.
Oh, it really doesn't matter
If the skies are gray, as long as I can be with you, it's a lovely day. Don't you think that it's a lovely day to be caught in the rain? Baby, you were going calmly on your way, and then you had to remain.
Maybe you
Me?
like me, and possibly I'll like you.
If so, then we'll share a sweet parasol for two. Say, I can see the sun on high, though we're caught in a storm. And I can see where you and I could be cozy and warm. Let that rain pitter-patter, but it really doesn't matter if the skies are gray. As long as I can be with you, it's a lovely day.
Drip, drip,
Blue, bleep.
when I can be with you, it's a lovely day.
Thank you. Thank you a lot. You know, ladies and gentlemen, no matter what we may be doing nowadays, whether we're working or relaxing, one part of our mind is always thinking about what's going on in the world. What's all the fighting about? Who in the heaven's name is right? And what exactly is our American way of life that we're trying so hard to preserve? We're going to bring you tonight something a little bit different. It's a sketch about Americans. Actually, it's Between Americans. That's what the title is, Between Americans. Written by Norman Corwin, adapted by for television by Ben Brady, choreography by Virginia Johnson, and directed by Herb Susan. We hope you like this little sketch, but you don't have to. That's one of the advantages of being an American. But we think so much of these ideas that we prevail upon one of our finest actors to tell them to you, Mr. Van Heflin.
I'd like to explain that this scene is an American corner. A street corner, that is, and that I'm just waiting here for some friends. Well, here they are now. Like I was saying, this is an American corner. Now, the name of the town isn't really important. As a matter of fact, if you were to ask some of these people where they come from, you might get the idea that you weren't in America at all. Look, I'll show you. Say, friend, would you mind telling these people where you're from?
Me? I'm from London.
London where?
Why, London, Minnesota, of course.
Yeah. And how about you?
I'm from Dublin. Dublin, New Hampshire.
And you?
Warsaw, Georgia.
And how about you?
Stockholm, South Dakota.
And you?
I'm from Baghdad, Florida.
See what I mean? That's not all. They come from Tokyo, Texas, from Shanghai, West Virginia, from Moscow, Kentucky, Madrid, Alabama, and Bombay, New York. Well, that takes care of the introduction, so now let's get down to the text, which is basically this. People are thinking about their country pretty hard these days, wondering where we're headed. Men are being called on to go back to war, to start pulling in their belts again, to prepare for another defense of their country. And seeing as how it's so soon after the last war, a lot of them are thinking in terms of what there is to defend. Well, now, suppose you ask yourself, what does America mean to you? Does it mean 1776, Columbia, the gem of the ocean, big business, the Bill of Rights, Uncle Sam? Chances are it doesn't mean any one of these things. Chances are it means something personal to each one of you. Something very close to your heart that you'd miss like the very blazes if you were stranded abroad. It may be just the feeling about the crisp autumns in New England and the smell of burning leaves. Or it may be going with your wife to the Orpheum, or taking your best girl to the annual barn dance and social at Tuckerman's Barn. Plenty of you people know what I'm talking about.
Partners all, places all. All join hands and circle round. That's it, Jim. Now go to town. Leave your partner, have my eye. Leave your gals people.
America is all things to all of her people. Prairie to Nebraskans, coal to Scranton miners, cameras and raw celluloid to the picture boys in Hollywood, or a BMT Express to Brooklyn office clerks. Or it could be a great symphony concert sent out over everybody's air, playing the music of all the world's great composers, regardless of their race or nationality. For instance, something by a German Jew named Mendelssohn. perhaps this idea doesn't mean an awful lot to some of you, so let's just stop for a minute and try to figure this thing out. Is it an accident that makes just being a citizen in this comparatively young country so attractive to so many people? Is it an accident that more than 1,000 million people all over the world would give everything they own to be in your shoes, a free citizen of this country right this very minute? Well, why is that? Is it because of our weather here? You there from New York. How is the weather up your way?
Oh, I like it all right. Only the summers give me a pain. Hot and sticky. Then we usually have a stretch of terribly overcast weather around April and November. Sometimes 10 days go by without the sun coming out once.
Well, how about the gentleman from Kansas?
Summers get pretty hot, winter's pretty cold. Tornadoes raise a ruckus every once in a while.
Well, Los Angeles, you.
Wonderful climate, magnificent.
Don't you ever get tired of all that sunshine?
No, sir, not a bit.
Never rains?
A little precipitation, maybe, but no rain.
No earthquakes?
Just little ones. Say, are you interested in some real estate?
No, thank you very much. Well, San Francisco, how about it up there?
Best climate in the world.
Mm-hmm. Lots of sunshine?
Lots.
Lots of fog?
Lots.
Mm-hmm. Well, then it can't be our weather that makes us so attractive. Can it be our wine, women, and song? Well, let's ask the expert. You there, expert on women.
American women are beautiful, certainly. But we've never produced any classic or historic beauty. We have no legendary figure to compare with Helen of Troy, or any of the Greco-Roman Venuses, or Egypt's Cleopatra. Certainly not Scarlett O'Hara.
All right, madam. Well, thank you very much. Well, what about our wines? Is that what makes America so attractive from the outside looking in? How about it, expert?
American wines are excellent, of course, but meaning no offense. Have you ever heard of French champagne or Burgundy?
Okay, it's not our wine, then. Can it be our music? Maestro?
Well, America can well be proud of its composers and its wealth of folk music. The fact of the matter is that we haven't produced yet one major piece of symphonic music in this country. Now, England has 2 or 3 major
Well,
symphonies.
not our song, then. Neither wine, women, or song. So what is it? Well, it's this when you get right down to it. It's the fact of more than 150 million people trying to live up to the expectations of a handful of great men who lived and died 150 years ago. Men who were so fed up with the kind of government they'd been getting that they sat down and wrote a new constitution for themselves and for their children, a democratic constitution. And there are other things that make this country a good one to belong to. It's a beautiful nation, even though it has a lot of incorrigible badlands and incorrigible slums. This can be a kind of fierce country, too. You ever see the way its mountains frown down sometimes? You know what they're frowning at? Undercurrents. Pressure groups that are trying to change this great land from the thing it is into something that it was never meant to be. You ever see the way the skies suddenly get black and the thunder roars and the lightning throws itself around? Well, that's the spirit of the country saying what there is to say about power seekers. Whatever tag they give themselves or you give them, red or black. You ever see a storm whooping it up across the Great Lakes? Well, that's the way the American winds feel about anybody who tries to deny anybody all of the inalienable rights that are part and parcel of the American birthright. In the final analysis, well, there can be no analysis. Many a great thinker and poet has attempted it, but it's much too big for any one man. There's Walt Whitman and Tom Wolfe, Carl Sandburg, they all felt the magnitude and the magnificence of this nation that got put together piece by piece like a jigsaw puzzle. They felt it and they wrote about it in unforgettable ways. But still, it's bigger than any of them or any of us. Whitman hit it on the nose when he said, it's bigger than the president and his cabinet and the District of Columbia. It's not Park Avenue or Broadway or 42nd Street or the Loop or the Golden Triangle. It's other things. Many, many, many other things.
Mill town, steel town, tobacco town, mining town, oil town, cotton town.
Yes, and more than that.
Railroad mining,
Hot dog stands, tourist houses,
county fair, gas stations,
Go on, go on.
Sunday papers,
night court, skyscrapers, subway,
Well, we could go on forever and never come any closer to a working definition of America or to any true understanding of its total meaning. Look, how can you add up all the red and yellow neon signs, the smell of all the bacon and eggs frying in the morning, the bargain specials, the lessons learned, the cows let in from pasture, the mileage clocked up on all the automobile speedometers, the rainfall and the snowfall, and the wind drift? No, it's much too big for you or me or any of us. It's much too great for any person or any party. Too much loved by its people. Loved because of and in spite of all of its faults and virtues, its past mistakes, and its future promises. America is not a map, a poem, an almanac, a mural, a building in the heart of Washington. It's a territory possessed by people, possessed by an ideal. And let no evil ever try to change that. Well, that's all, friends. I just wanted to have a little talk between Americans. Now, there's no big finish here, no brass section bringing down the curtain. Just a little music to separate me from Mr. Murray, who follows directly with the rest of the show. Good night, Americans.
Great big thank you. I can only say that I hope that our dramatic performances in the future can live up to the high standard that you set this evening.
Well, thank you, Ken, but it's not very hard to be convincing when the subject is American.
Oh, yes, but I've seen you do other things just as well, like your Academy Award performance in Johnny Eager. You know, Van, we have a lot in common, you and I, you know.
Oh, is that so, Ken?
Yes.
Well, let's see. I'm not a comic. I don't tell jokes. I don't get laughs. Yeah, come to think of it, you're right. We have a lot in common.
No, Van, I was referring to your Academy Award. You know, I won an award myself, you know.
Oh, yes, of course, Ken. I remember that. That was for your wonderful bird picture, Bill and Coo.
That's it. Did you see it?
Well, I not only saw it, but I read about it in Life.
Yeah, there were 235 birds in the picture.
Mm-hmm. That was the picture where all of the parts were played by birds.
That's it.
Yeah.
Yes, indeed.
Well, winning an award for a picture like that was certainly a feather in your cap, if I...
In my cap, I had feathers all over me. But, Van, listen, how about stepping back? You must be pretty tired right now. How about a little relaxation, stepping back in the dressing room and having a nice, tall, cool glass of Budweiser? How about
You talked me into it.
All right.
Come and make eyes with me under the
Casey?
I certainly do.
I believe we've met. We went to high school together.
Oh, now you're kidding.
Long Beach Polytechnic High School.
You really
Glad to
did?
see.
This
Yes,
calls for a celebration. Budweiser. Come on.
Budweiser coming right up, sir.
Yeah?
Budweiser.
And American Academy actors, you know. Listen, you really went to Long Beach, huh?
We certainly did.
Let me hear the song. Let me hear the song that you had, the school song.
We're loyal to you, Long Beach High. We'll ever be true, Long Beach High. We'll back you to stand against the best in the land, for we know you have sand, Long Beach High. Rock, rock.
That's pretty good. We've got a little song we do in the dressing room here every week, you know.
Oh, say, speaking of song, where is Oswald and his accordion? Haven't seen him all day.
I'm having trouble with that boy, that Oswald. He went out and took a job during the television show.
No kidding.
Playing the accordion someplace.
Oh, no.
But look, after hearing you sing, I think I'd rather have the audience sing this song, this Come, Come. So let's start it. I want all you folks to sing it with us. Now, you know that Come, Come. Join right in now. Here we go. 1, 2. Here we go.
Fellas, this is a great honor to be sitting at a table between 2 Academy Award winners.
Well, thank you very much, Nelson.
Of course, I don't know whether you realize it or not, but there's another celebrity at this table.
Oh, really? Well, Ken, you didn't tell me that.
Oh, sure. Nelson, when he went to college, he was voted the man most likely to.
Most likely to what?
They didn't say. They just said most likely.
No, you got me all wrong. When I use the word celebrity, I'm talking about that celebrity that came into television with you, Ken. Budweiser.
Oh, well, I think you've really got something there, Nelson, but I didn't know that Budweiser had ever won an Academy Award.
Oh, sure, Ben. A long time ago, Budweiser won a very unusual kind of Oscar. You see, Budweiser technically is a bohemian type of beer. Well, in a quality contest open to all, the government of Old Bohemia declared America's Budweiser to be Bohemia's finest beer. The reason? Well, Budweiser's pale, yet it sparkles with golden brilliance. The foam is snowy, creamy. Over that foam rises a delightful bouquet. And the taste. Well, that distinctive, delicious taste sets Budweiser apart from all other beers.
You know, Ken, I think he's right. Budweiser is really something more than just beer.
Sure, Van. It's a tradition and good taste and good living and relaxation.
Well, that's why every sip tells you there's nothing like it. Absolutely nothing.
Look, Oswald, you're late again. What's the trouble?
Well, I was working back there.
You were working? You were working with the accordion?
Huh?
Now, don't you know that you can't play other jobs while you're on television?
Yeah, well, I was working a special job.
Yeah, what we doing?
Well, I played music at a divorce ceremony.
You played music at a divorce ceremony?
Yeah, sure.
Is that very profitable?
Oh, sure. You know, I know a fella who played, music so much. He made so much money.
Yeah.
He retired.
Now, wait a minute. Let me get this straight. A fella played divorces and made so much money he retired?
Oh, sure.
He must have had a lot of customers, you know?
No, just one. Artie Shaw.
Artie Shaw. Well, did you play tonight at a divorce ceremony?
Oh, sure.
And what were the grounds for the divorce tonight?
Well, you see, his wife was 40.
Wife was 40, yeah?
Yeah, and her husband tried to change it for 220s.
I see what you mean. That's a nice rate of exchange, huh?
Yeah.
Well, the husband couldn't have been much of a gentleman, I'll tell you that.
Well, no, but still, he was something of a prince.
A prince?
A prince, yes.
Well, Oswald, that doesn't prove anything.
No,
No. If you think he's a prince, why don't you look him up in the Almanac de Gotha?
The what?
The Almanac de Gotha. That's sort of a who's who for aristocrats.
What do you mean?
Oswald, look, think of this now. Here's what I'll explain it to you. What is it that's an authority on nobility and is recognized throughout the world as having the greatest collection of princes, counts, and barons?
Barbara Hunt.
No. You don't understand.
No.
I can see where you'd never make a success in this business.
Oh, I don't care. I got another job.
Another job? Yeah, what kind of job you got?
Sure, yeah.
What kind of job is it? What kind of job is it?
The job, yeah.
Name of the job. Yeah.
Can't think of it.
Have you any idea what it starts with?
Yeah, it starts with a girl's name.
A job that starts with the name of a girl. You don't mind if I guess?
No.
Is it Crystal Gazer? Is it Kate Caterer?
No.
Is it Minnie Curist?
No.
Isn't Barbara Shop?
No.
Flora Walker?
No.
Not Janitor.
No.
A job that starts with a girl's name.
Girl's name. Oh, I got it.
What is it?
Nellie.
Nellie?
Yeah, Nellie Bader Boy.
Nellie Bader Boy. Well, folks, once again, we've reached the time on our Budweiser show where we meet our girl of the week. Mother and Dad will remember this young lady very well because she was pretty popular back in 1917 during the First World War. You know, even in the stress and worry of anything so serious as war, the innate American sense of humor seems to break through, and somehow we always manage to pack up our troubles in our old kit bag and smile. So with this in mind, Dollar Hood and the Enchanters are going to take us back to Camp Yaphank, where we'll see some citizen soldiers whose target for tonight is a young gal named Katie.
Beautiful Katie, you're the only girl that I adore.
Oh, when the moon shines, will you be waiting?
I'll be waiting at the kitchen door.
Oh, who do you love? I hope.
Don't you know that it's you?
Would you kiss? I hope.
Kate, we love you, we do.
Who's it gonna be?
Katie.
I hope it's me.
Katie, tell us, who do you want?
I kind of like your style.
Who do you need?
You've got the cutest smile.
Who is it gonna be?
I'll have to think a while.
I hope it's me.
Oh, dear, I can't decide on one of you boys.
Don't be shy.
I'll have to think twice.
Don't try.
But is there anything you want to know before you go?
Please give us a little advice.
Button up your overcoat.
Button up.
Oh, and the wind is free. And Kate, good. Carry yourself. You belong to me.
Oh, lovely lady, Kate.
Eat an apple every day. Get to bed by 3.
You're the only girl that I
You belong to me.
We'll be careful crossing the street, and we won't eat meat, and we'll cut out the sugar and sweets for you, Kate.
Don't get a pain in your tummy, tum-tum. And don't go out with friends and them when you're out in the street. Just Kate, good, carry yourself.
You belong to me.
Oh, take good care of yourself.
Katie.
Don't you worry about the shelter. Do it all for me.
It's a long way to Tipperary.
Always hollering.
Never mind that. Left face. Right shoulder around. 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 Right shoulder around.
Oh, make up your mind. Make up his mind.
Bessie. Bessie, get down here.
Forced me.
Get down here.
Well, I didn't start it. He... Oh, I like this.
Now you listen to me. I'm a very tough guy.
Yeah, well, I'm very...
You're a tough guy. What would you do if you had a fist like that?
I'll show you what I'll do. I just about stood enough from you. Oh, shut it, I'm so mad. You know, just because I hope you drown. And something else, too, if you're looking for trouble, if you're looking for trouble, I'm the guy that's gonna get it.
Listen to me. I'll break every bone in your body. I'll knock your head right off your
You
shoulder.
talk juicy, don't you?
Son, and I'll beat your brains out.
kidding.
Beat your brains out.
Trying to get away.
What?
I know.
Pick up that gun and put it where it belongs.
It'll be a pleasure, sir.
That's so.
Oh, well, that's murder. What are you pushing me?
Cut it out.
I'm having trouble.
Never mind what you're having.
What is he, a pet of yours?
Never mind whether he is or not. Cut it out.
I'll give him a cologne.
Don't give it out. Cut it out.
Right with me.
Cut it out.
I didn't start it. He started it. He started it. I didn't start it. I never started it.
Now you listen to me. You're in the arm. You're in the arm.
I realize that.
You're in the arm. You're in the arm.
I realize that, sir.
You're in the arm.
What, are they strangers? Do that again.
The arm.
Again.
The arm.
He does everything I tell him to.
Now listen to me. You see these stripes?
Yes, sir.
You know what they mean?
No, sir.
Well, that means that I'm the boss. Understand? I'm the boss and you're nothing.
Some job, a boss over nothing.
It took 14 years to get these stripes.
Yes, sir. Yes, we will.
14 long years.
You know, you realize it took us 14 long
Got him in a
years?
5 or 10. Put in your stomach there. Wipe
Yes,
your
they
face.
are. You wipe that snake off of your face.
Oh, give me
Oh, shut up.
About face.
About face.
Come here.
This is new to me.
Oh, it's new to you, huh?
I was helping you.
You were helping me, huh? Well, let me tell you something, little man. I don't want any help from anybody.
I was only helping you, sir.
I don't want any arguments from anybody.
I wasn't arguing with you.
I don't want any back talk from anybody.
Mad.
Especially from you.
Well, that bum's gone. Yeah, pick up that gun.
Why do you want it?
I'll pick it up.
Take the gun.
I'll take it when I'm good and ready.
Well,
I'm ready.
a lot of wise guys, huh?
No, sir, we're not a lot
I'm
of...
going to take you out on a 14-mile hike. How do you
Sir,
like
I don't
that?
think I'll make it, sir.
Shut up. You're going to climb up. You're going to swim rivers. Live bullets are going over you.
Can I have a furlough?
I'll give you a Get in there.
Yes.
Put your gun up there.
Yes, sir.
Squad, left face.
Left face.
Squad, forward, mouth.
Yes, sir. This is a pleasure, sir.
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. You really had a good time and enjoyed the show, I see, and I'm very glad to hear that's fine. I want to take just a moment out to thank several members of the cast tonight because I think they gave wonderful performances, particularly that Joe Besser. Joe, are you there someplace? I want to give Joe a real bow by himself. Joe? Joe Besser back there? Come on. Well, there's a gentleman standing on the side that I do want to pay homage to because he did a wonderful job, and that is Van Heflin. Thank you. Van, listen, you know, Mr. Van Heflin was on my first show back January 7th, 1949. Is that right?
That's right.
50, what was it? 50, that's
50.
right, yes. And it's the first time you've had a chance to get back since then, but I hope you'll come back real soon again. Did you get how do you like working television? You enjoy it?
Well, Ken, I'll leave that until the next time.
Well, goodbye, and thank you, Van Heflin, for coming. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that just about ties the ribbon around our second package for the season. I want to thank Mr. Van Heflin, Mel Torme, Joe Besser, Jimmy Little, and everyone else who tried so hard to make this a pleasant hour for you. And I especially want to thank you, the audience, for being with us. You know, there's something so intimate about television. It isn't like the stage where I've spent most of my life with people looking at you over the footlights. This way, we're right in your own living room. Maybe your living room is already crowded with neighbors, but here's hoping you can save room enough for us to squeeze in every Saturday night at the same time. We got some grand folks coming by to see you. We have Bob Burns, Margaret O'Brien, Tito Gazal, Veronica Lake, Mills Brothers, all for your enjoyment. And for your further enjoyment, I hope that you also include among your friends our product, Budweiser beer. You know, it's really the perfect host to a host of friends. So when you're out shopping, always buy Budweiser. At home, always serve Budweiser, because there's nothing like it, absolutely nothing.
Now we gotta go.
Well, I see the horses coming now. I'll have to say good night, ladies and gentlemen. Good night.
Makers of Budweiser, the world's most famous beer, brings you the Ken Murray Show. This is Nelson Case reminding you, on your next visit to the store, be sure and put Budweiser on your shopping list. Buy Budweiser by the carton. There's nothing like it, absolutely nothing.